Yeah, this day is emotional for me in many ways. As I walked onto the House floor this morning preparing to vote for this historic school finance reform, I was thinking about the students that I used to teach back in San Antonio.
Lawmakers in the Texas House just passed a bill to overhaul the current way the state funds schools. Dubbed the Texas Plan, it provides $9 billion in school funding. House lawmakers approved an amendment where anytime the amount of money per student increases, salaries of teachers and full-time staff would too. However, senators approved a plan that has a $5,000 across-the-board pay raise annually for teachers and librarians. Landon McBride spoke with local superintendents to find out what they think about the House bill. Landon, besides school funding, what else will happen if this bill passes?
If HB 3 passes in the Senate, state revenue will be used to lower property taxes as well as put more money into the school districts for raises, equipment, and facilities. While this bill is far from being law, superintendents are cautiously optimistic that something will get done. Having a bill in the legislature to increase school funding is encouraging, and Herald Superintendent David Thweet likes what he sees in HB 3.
The small schools are concerned, at least Herald and others are in our region, about, future funding structures in the as we move forward. But this one I think is a little more favorable, the House bill, because it provides an overall funding mechanism.
With it still being early on, schools are not exactly sure how much money would come into the school districts if the bill passes.
I've seen anywhere from maybe 200 to 350,000 as far as, but again, those are just tentative runs. That doesn't mean in the end, and then of course we don't know how much of that could be tied to maybe an increase in salary schedule.
And residents are glad to see the government is looking to put more money into the schools.
A lot of people, the property tax is high. If they bring it down and put that money for the schools, it'll help the schools 100% better.
With this bill not to a vote yet, schools have to temper expectations, but they're feeling good about it so far.
I think I'm one of a lot of superintendents that are cautiously optimistic, and it is a positive in that I feel like there's going to be more money. We just don't know, what are going to be the parameters of how you can spend that money.
Yeah, we assume we're going to have a meal, but we are not counting the steaks and the shrimp yet. I think it's going to be made more like peanut butter and jelly, but there'll be some.
Until this bill is voted on, everyone will just have to wait and see if funding for schools will increase while property taxes will go down. And if you would like to see the full rundown of how property taxes in different school districts would change, we'll have that for you in this story on TexomasHomepage.com.
Okay, Landon, thank you.